Hey guys, Rosita here, your go-to vocal and language coach here on takelessons.com. Alright, so I want to talk about the benefits of being multilingual. I get a lot of questions by parents like, okay, why should my child focus their time on learning a new language, especially if it's in a language that they're not going to use? Let me talk about that for a second. So there actually has been physiological studies. They found that speaking two or more languages is a great asset to the cognitive process. The brains of bilingual people operate differently than single language speakers. And these differences offer several mental benefits. Now I'm going to give you seven cognitive advantages that to learning a foreign language, and many of these attributes are only apparent in people who speak multiple languages. All right, so the most common one is, yes, you do in fact become smarter. Multilingual people, they do tend to have a higher IQ. Now, speaking a foreign language improves the functionality of your brain by challenging it to recognize, to negotiate meaning, and communicate in different language systems. This skill boosts your ability to negotiate meaning in other problem-solving tasks as well. Now, students who study a foreign language do tend to score higher on standardized tests. Not only do they tend to score higher, but they score better than their monolingual peers, particularly in the categories of maths, reading, and vocabulary. Now, another awesome benefit is that you build multitasking skills. Multilingual people, especially children, and I was actually having a discussion early this morning at 1 a.m. My student is in Japan, so she's one of my cutest students, I swear. Anyways, but I was actually talking to her about this. So multilingual people, especially children, are skilled at switching between two systems of speech, writing, and structure. Now, according to a study from the Pennsylvania State University, this juggling skill makes them good multitaskers because they can easily switch between different structures. In one study, participants actually used a driving simulator. Now, while doing separate distracting tasks at the same time, the research found that people who spoke more than one language made fewer errors in driving. For all those multilingual people out there, I am not encouraging you to do makeup while you're driving or eating and drinking while you're driving. Please pay attention to the road. This is just a test that has been done, and also it was a driving simulator. Now, another benefit, there's been multiple studies where the results have been consistent. It postpones the first stages of Alzheimer's and dementia. Yeah, so learning a language doesn't have to be only for kids, but also for the elderly. If you want to learn a language, it doesn't matter how old you are. Actually, I encourage, if you're like in your 40s or 50s or 60s, go ahead, learn a new language. Now, linking that, another benefit for learning another language is that it actually improves your memory. Yes, educators often liken the brain to a muscle. Now, muscles functions better with exercise, right? Now, learning a language involves memorizing rules and vocabulary. This exercise improves overall memory, which means that multiple language speakers are better remembering lists of sequences. Studies show that we are better in retaining shopping lists, names, and directions. Now, a really cool benefit that I actually just recently found out, so I'm really excited to share this with you guys, is that people become more perceptive. There's a study in the Spain's University of Pompeu Fabra reveals that multilingual people are better at observing their surroundings. They are more adept at focusing on relevant information and editing out the irrelevant. They're also better at spotting misleading information. Yeah, so this means this helps if you're in business. Now, speaking of business, we all want to make the good decision, right? I know, as an entrepreneur myself, I want to make sure I have good decision-making skills, right? So according to a study from the University of Chicago, bilinguals tend to make more rational decisions. Any language contains nuance and subtle implications in its vocabulary, and these biases can subconsciously influence your judgment. Bilinguals are more confident with their choices after thinking it over in the second language or third and seeing whether their initial conclusions will stand up. Another fun fact is that being bilingual or knowing a second language can improve your own native language. Yes, it can improve your English. Who would have thought? Learning a foreign language draws your focus to the mechanics of language, which consist of grammar, conjugations, and sentence structures. This makes you more aware of language and the ways it can be structured and manipulated. These skills can make you more of an effective speaker, an effective communicator, and also a sharper editor and writer. Language speakers also develop a better ear for listening, since they're skilled at distinguishing meaning from different tones. So yeah, there's a lot of benefits and a lot of reasons why parents should encourage their kids in learning their second language. Tell me, what was the most interesting thing that you've learned from this video? Which benefit did you not know about learning a new language? I want to know. And do you guys speak another language? I would love to know, what other languages do you guys like to speak? All right. Well, that is it for this video. If you liked this video, please give it a like button. If you want to continue learning different languages through me, please subscribe to my channel. And I think I'll put it right here. Yeah, right. All right, until next time, guys. Matane!